Hey everybody, how's it going? Danny McClarty here. Alright, today I'm going to talk to you about a dribbling concept that is similar to a shooting concept. We all know that when we shoot the basketball we should follow through. Well, the same thing should occur when you dribble the basketball. You should follow through down to the floor, or when you change hands as in a crossover, reverse spin between the legs, or whatever the move may be. Alright, so again, most people, when you shoot a basketball, if you don't follow through, a lot of people call it pulling the string instead of snapping the wrist through. I see the same thing people when they dribble. They'll dribble and they're stiff with the ball, and they don't follow through. The problems with that are, number one, you're not as fast with the ball. So if I dribble and I don't follow through, the ball's not going to get to the floor and back to my hand, or from one hand to the other as quickly. And number two, I won't have as much control with the ball. Alright, so make sure that when you're dribbling, you think about following through just as you would with the jump shot. Alright, so when I'm working with a young basketball player on his or her game, or working on my own game, I really make sure to emphasize the following through concept. If I'm stiff with the ball, could be for a couple reasons. Number one, maybe I just haven't put enough time in yet on my game. So if that's the case, I need to practice to get that repetition in to build that skill level. Number two, if I have been practicing and I'm still dribbling stiff, I've been doing it the wrong way. So the key is, as I say, perfect practice makes perfect. So we're going to try to practice perfectly, but I don't mind starting off slower until you get the concept or get your skill level built up so you are going game speed. So if you're working on this on your own, don't be afraid to start off slow, but following through. If you see my wrist, follow through, follow through. If you broke it down to slow motion, you'd see me follow through to one hand, follow through back. It's almost like I'm passing it from one hand to another hand, nice and fast as I get better. Okay, start off slow, pick up the pace as you get better. Whether it's through your legs, behind the back, big crossovers, whatever the move may be, following through, dribbling hard, pounding the ball. Okay, so when you go work on your game, start off at your own speed, at your own pace, and really work on following through. I think a great place to start is this crossover, stationary. In other words, when I say stationary, I don't mean up and down the court yet. Just plant your feet on the ground, dribble outside your knee, following through. And as I mentioned earlier, as you get better, pick up the pace, you can make it more game speed like. Alright, so you incorporate that following through concept, and I think it'll help you take your game to the next level.